Good.
Chilling. All right, everybody. This is a little bit. Tell everybody a little bit about yourself. A little bit about little bit. You know.
I'm a little bit, you get a little bit of everything with me. Um, I'm here, but I'm really, I'm nervous. Why are you making me nervous like that? Why are all these people staring at me? No, let me stop. I'm okay. I'm a little
How are you? How are you a top? How are you a top streamer on the app? And you nervous? All right, let's do this again. What's up, everybody? I'm 6'5" Mir, and this is my guest. Little bit, little bit. Tell everybody about yourself and all the things that you got going on the Tagged app.
Oh my gosh, I'm a little bit. I be streaming during the week, Monday through Friday. I be here in my stream with a whole bunch of lit ass people. We take shots, we smoke, we laugh, we joke, and it's pretty just pretty normal day. Just come chill. I don't be yelling at nobody. I don't cuss nobody out, and I ain't got no beef on the app.
All right. All right. This is my good friend, Little Bit. She bought me in my very first auction on the app. So I always hold a little sweet spot for a Little Bit. All right, ma'am. So look, we're gonna be going over a few things um, about love, romance, iconic couples, different things like that. And I know you know about it. You know what I'm saying? You see things, you got eyes. So we're gonna get into some of this stuff. So everybody, happy Valentine's Day for the people that I did not see yesterday. Happy Valentine's Day to you, a little bit, and the viewers. So can you tell me how does Valentine's Day like what does it mean to you?
On the honest note, you want me to be
Yeah,
like
we being
really like
honest.
honest, or you want me to sugarcoat it for the
Nah,
brand?
be honest. What does it mean to you? Don't sugarcoat it for me.
So I don't celebrate holidays, especially pagan holidays, and in my religion, Valentine's Day is a very, very like evil type of day. If you go back and do the background work about Cupid and where he came from. So with Valentine's Day, I feel like it's a Christmas scheme basically. They want you to spend money in the stores. They tell you how you're supposed to live your life, how you're supposed to do this. They make the commercials for it. So, but meanwhile, you don't even know that you're probably serving to something a little bit deeper because usually Valentine's Day creates Scorpios. Think
Yeah,
Valentine's Day creates Scorpios. So
man.
just think about it.
Maybe that was a hidden agenda against Scorpio. Shout out to the Scorpios in the building.
Just
Valentine's
some
Day,
big Scorpio vibes.
big Scorpio vibes. All right, so everybody was a child at one time point in time. Some of us are still kids on the inside. So can you tell me who your favorite animated couple is?
When you sent me that question, I thought about it, and I'm like animated, like as far as like cartoon. You want me to go into that?
Yeah, go into that. Animated, something Homer and
Um,
Marge. Definitely Homer and Marge.
I'm gonna have to go with Cosmo and Wanda because Wanda really showed a very strong woman having to deal with a man that just didn't have no sense, nothing going on, but he loved the fuck out of her. So it was like
Watch your
really, really.
language, young lady. You gotta watch your language.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. He loved her, but he just couldn't get it right, and she loved him. And I feel like with that couple, like they made it work through anything. Because there was some times where it's like, damn, you really got to go through the hard time.
Definitely. Cosmo and Wanda is a good one. I actually didn't think about Cosmo and Wanda. Um, when I was doing research on it, what I did see was Timmy and Trudy, though, like that "I love you, but you don't love me back" kind of thing. So they
Hmm.
definitely had that on there. So um, yeah, So a few couples that we think about when we think about animated couples. I've seen Homer and Marge in there. We got Wanda. You know, who doesn't love the Fairly Odd Parents? Um, Peter Griffin and Lois. You know, these strong women loving guys that always mess up, but will do anything to profess their love. You know, for their woman at the end of the day. You know. Um, so there's a term called wearing your heart on your sleeve, right? And in the medieval times, they mostly used it in the jousting days. So where a knight would necessarily get something, some kind of token from his love, and he would tie it on his shoulder and go into battle. You know, it was like the ultimate. I love you. I want my last breath. I want you to know my last breath. I was thinking about you, right? Do you feel like that happens today? Like, do people? You feel like people still would die for somebody like that, or show their token of love in that way?
I feel like the world has become a little bit more selfish. So it's not so much of people dying for somebody else. It's more of I'm taking you with me. I feel like unless they're like an older couple, somebody that's been together for in through the storm for like 20 years, people not really willing to die for each other no more.
Okay. So look, a lot of us know about this real iconic couple. We all love them. We either love them or we hate them. I'm talking about Joker and Harley Quinn, right? Joker and Harley Quinn. When you see their relationship, what do you think about?
I think of Blueface and Krishan.
Interesting. I feel like you seen my questions because that was the hidden question. I was gonna say who do Joker and Krishan, who do Joker and Harley Quinn remind you of today? Get out of my head. You know?
I, that's that's what I see every time.
All right. So speaking of Blueface and Krishan, then like I know they're burning up the tabloids right now. Everybody sees everything that they're doing. So what's your view on that?
I have to remember, like, even though like years pass you by, you don't realize that time is flying by. I have to realize that I'm an older generation now. I'm not as young as I used to be. Even though I still look like I'm still like in my early 20s, no, I'm really, really older. So I have to remember that these are 21, 22, 23-year-old people, whereas I'm in the older generation. So it's harder for me to we look at it and be like, that's crazy, that's wild, but it's the new generation. That's what they're doing nowadays. Back in the day, that's what the older people told us. We crazy, we wild, especially like, come on now. It's like it's their generation, so it's like I can't really judge their situation. I just hope nothing bad happened out of the end of it.
Right, right. Some relationships definitely turn toxic and they're not always put in the eye of the public to see. And a lot of people say they're like the modern day Bobby and Whitney kind of thing. They like to compare people to the abusive couples or different stuff that goes on. But one thing we do know is as much as they get into it, they do have love there. You know, they do love each other. At the end of the day, you're not just there because you're just there. They love each other. So that's cool. All right, a little bit. What do you feel the biggest gesture a man can make to a woman?
Uh, the biggest gesture a man can make to a woman is to show her that he cares. As long as a man can break down any type of female, no matter how strong she is, how bold she is, how independent she is. If he can show a woman that he cares about her in a way that she likes to be shown, chances are you can break down any woman with that affection, showing that you're there, asking questions. You can break down any woman. So the biggest gesture a man can do is show a woman that he cares.
Okay, I like that. Show so all the dudes in the back show a woman that you care. I don't know. I might be the only dude here, besides I think Montana was here. But show a woman that you care, that definitely goes a long way. Professing your love. Let them know. Don't be scared to tell them, what's up, what's up? Thank you for coming. Let them know that, hey, look, I love you. Put it all out on the table for them because you never know how they feel, or if don't hide it, just put it out there. She might love you the same way. Say something. Yeah. Yeah, whisper it in her ear. She might like that.
I
All right, a little bit. How important is the first kiss?
don't really feel like the first kiss is really important. I had my first kiss when I was like 8, and I kissed this little white boy, and I ran off and never talked to him again.
8. What was you doing kissing at? All right, we're gonna talk about that later. All right, so you had a kiss at 8. You ran off and you didn't talk to him again. That was your first
Never
kiss.
talked to him again. Nope.
Okay. Well, let's fast forward from that then. How think of a relationship that you were in where you really liked the guy. How was that first kiss?
It was cool. I mean,
And it like
I'm not
bend you
really,
over, spin you around.
I'm not really like big on kissing. Like, I don't like spit. I don't like saliva. So like, I could do little kisses, but don't stick your tongue in my mouth. I will literally gag. I don't. I'm not big on stuff like that.
Okay, okay. She not big on kissing, y'all. Y'all gotta figure something else out. You know, figure something else out. Some
I
women
mean,
like being kissed, some don't.
it just be like that sometimes. Just be like that.
This is a reminder. Hello, everyone. Welcome to How Times Changed. Be sure to fave the guest. Back to you, 6-5.
Oh look, I
This
got
is
an
a reminder.
assistant.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to How Times Changed. Be sure to fave the guest. Back to you, 6-5.
Thank you, Alexa. All right, so technology, right? You could program it to do anything. All right. Who do you feel besides Blueface and Krishana is the biggest couple today?
The biggest couple. I feel like that changed so often, but I'm gonna have to say Cardi B and Offset. They're the biggest couple in the public eye.
Okay. What do you like about them?
I didn't say I like nothing about them. I mean, but they the biggest couple. I'm gonna be
Hey,
honest. Like
we love the
I feel
honesty.
like I feel like some of these men they don't they don't get to choose their women. They women choose them. So
Hmm. Okay.
I don't know. I just be like, damn. I be expecting people to be kissing all up on their wife like Will Smith and all of them like that.
I feel that. All right. So in the public eye, we had people like um, Obama and Oprah Winfrey were like those were like the iconic couples to us, growing up, or to our parents, like, oh, Obama, I want to be like Michelle, Michelle and Barack, or they look at the Kings, Um, is there any inspirational couples like that today? You feel in that sense, like the Michelle, Obama, Oprah and Stedman, the Kings, like some like a maybe a black couple that's just like that's the it black couple. Do I want to
Um,
be Stedman?
I'm gonna be honest. Like, I don't be like idolizing. If I had to give it to like a couple, I'm gonna have to say LeBron and his wife because like no matter how many scandals go on, no matter how much stuff, he loved his wife, he stick by her, and you never get true actual facts that LeBron was out there really cheating. So she got that standpoint of like she got her man. Like every other couple you could think of, they went through a whole like type of cheating phase. They done broke up, all of this stuff. You hear about this dude, this woman inbox or something like that. Like I feel like what they got going on right there and keeping like the old school marriage is probably the only couple in today's world that's in the public eye that's showing that. Because everybody else is just out there cheating on each other.
Definitely, I feel that. I feel that. I mean, I like that. I like that for them. There's not too many couples out there that represent true love in the public eye. I know a lot of people when I brought up the situation, they were saying Dwayne Wade and Gabrielle Union. Also, people like that couple too. I don't know. I don't really know too much about them, but hey, it is what it is. What do you see when you look out into the world? What couples, catch your eye? So that's always good. Um, all right. Next question. How you feeling though? A little bit. You still nervous? I've been to your live. I don't think you nervous.
Yeah, I just took two shots before I came here. I just had to wait for them to kick in. I just had to.
Oh man. All right. So, who is your who was your favorite or is your favorite TV couple when you think of like TV television, like that fantasy television couple?
Television couple. I mean, growing up, you always think that you're gonna have like a Huxtable type of family, but I'm gonna have to go with a different world. I like the niece relationship. Like, oh no, something about two boss people being together and then making it work. Like, they both had their own things going on. They both was in love with each other, but he was still the man and she was still the woman. You know,
Definitely, definitely. I like a different world. Definitely a good iconic show of the '90s, and I loved it. I loved it. We've seen so many different things for the people who were born in the '90s or raised in the '90s or a little bit earlier than that. A Different World was definitely a good show. When I always thought about a good loving couple, one of my favorite shows was Family Matters. um, the dad, the mom, they always had just so much love. And one good thing is they show all the aspects of a black family on there, or just family, period, because we seen them fight, we seen them love, we saw them raise kids, and a lot of times we could have seen ourselves in them. Even with Fresh Prince, even though they swapped Vivian out, so it was still the same dynamic, but same thing with Family Matters. Family Matters, they had a daughter at first and they kind of slid the daughter out of the picture without anybody knowing too. But, they were definitely some good couples to us. Um, do you feel that people take that model of those storybook couples and apply it to their life? Or they just leave it in TV land?
I feel like no longer TV land. I feel like it's more that they take those models of the internet and then put it into their life. They got their expectations of what their love should be like because of the internet.
Yeah, the internet definitely came along and corrupted so many things. So a lot of people, they represent themselves based off of what they see on TV. So if I watch Basketball Wives or Love and Hip Hop, different things like that, I want to be like that couple. And you see what they do on TV. A lot of it is, toxic, as we would say these days. All right. If you could trade places with anybody in a relationship that you see today, who would it be?
want to trade places with nobody. I like me.
You
I
don't want
like
to trade
myself.
nobody. We got
Like I like myself. I'm vibing right now. I'm in my own vibe. I don't want to like. I like
I feel that. Um, sometimes people think back and they want to, they want to go and they want to trade places with somebody. They see somebody's life on TV or they see something else and they would like to trade places with them. Um, it is what it is. I personally wouldn't trade with anybody. I might take some of the money that they have, but I wouldn't actually want to trade places with certain people because you take on all the different aspects of their life. What's good, everybody? This is how times change. I'm 6'5" Mir, and this is Little Bit, and we're talking about different iconic relationships and just like the romance story over time. Um, I hear this all the time. A lot of people talk about it. Uh, I mean, everybody sees it different. Chivalry, right? The word chivalry. They say it's chivalry dead. So, in your life, do you feel like it's still there, or it ain't? I see ain't. It's gone. Any
No,
nobody?
I feel like with me, I'm a type of woman that grew up in a different type of era, so chivalry's gonna be there whether you like it or not. And if it's not there, I'm not gonna be there. Like I'm a woman. I do all the cooking. I do all the cleaning. I make sure all your laundry is done. I make sure I take care of the babies. Like you're gonna make sure that you give me flowers. You're gonna make sure that you open the doors for me. You're gonna make sure that you're my protector. Like I'm not settling for anything less than that.
Okay, stand on that. I like that. I like that for you. Okay, that old type of love. Um, I don't know. I was raised seeing my parents do that, so I've tried to practice it as much as I can. It's more like it's always that knight in shining armor look. And one thing I've learned over the years talking to older guys, just even older women or women, period, the how you measure chivalry is show a man how he treats a woman that he's not attracted to. That's how you know how he is. If you can be chivalrous to women that you're not attracted to, you got you a good guy there, opening up doors for random people or making sure kids and women are on the inside of the street and different things like that. You don't have to be in a relationship with a woman for you to demonstrate chivalry. So, hey, hats off and hands up to the people, you know, that are demonstrating chivalry. So look, again, everybody, I'm 6'5" Mirror. This is a little bit. We got her in the box. Make sure you hit her with a fave. Go to her live. She likes to turn up. Definitely a dope vibe. Oh man, I'm lagging on my side.
Thank you, Mira. I appreciate you for inviting me out. I told you I do the show whenever you're ready, so just let me know.
I know. Look, I remember you had me on a show a long time ago. Uh, I just ran across the flyer a couple days ago. It was it's pretty much the anniversary of that show.
Yeah.
So the memory came up for sure. So definitely, definitely do it again. I enjoyed that show.
No worries. No worries. Got any more questions for me?
I mean, I could keep you here all day and ask you questions all day, but I
It's
am done with
Coco
you.
time.
Coco got cold feet.
No, Coco. No. Say it ain't so.
I don't know. Coco don't want to come and see us. Oh look, it's Coco.
Oh my.
Not too much on me. I am nervous. I'm not gonna lie.
Look, you
No,
know
he
what's
not
crazy?
lying.
I sit in y'all streams and y'all talk to people, joke, laugh, 1,000 viewers. all the stuff. But when you come on the show, all of a sudden you nervous and scared. You know,
But this my first show. Like I can sit in my own live, but this my first.
I'm your first.
Yeah, this my
I'm
first
the
show.
first. Oh my
Mhm.
god, I
I
feel
can't
so
speak
good
for
inside. It ain't nothing like the first time. Okay, we'll do that later. But look, all right, we got Coco in everybody, right? Everybody hit Coco with a fave. So Coco, please tell us a little bit about yourself.
I've been streaming on here for about a year. It's gonna be a year in April. I have my own daycare business. I only stream at night. I am shy.
Coco, look, if you
um,
need to tap the screen so the comments disappear, that is a trick. Definitely you could
that's
do
that's
that.
that's a
Yeah.
good idea.
Yeah.
That's definitely a good idea.
Yeah. Take everybody out.
It's not really nothing else y'all need to know about me. I mean, I stream mostly at nighttime, sometimes in the day, but other than that, I got chill little life. Yeah.
Okay, Coco. So look, s all right. So look, Coco, I'm gonna ask you some of the same questions. When you thought about an animated couple, who did you think about? Like, who was the biggest animated couple to you?
So I can say a movie, right?
You could say a movie, you could say you know, whatever you want.
I'm gonna say Beauty and the Beast. That was my favorite, movie. Like with that
Okay,
time.
Belle, right? Belle and Beast. That was her name.
Yeah, Belle and the Beast. Yeah.
Belle and the Beast. Hey, look, I ain't gonna throw shade, but some of y'all, we're gonna go on.
Not-
But some of y'all be out here walking around with the beast. But love is love. I'm no one to
and
judge.
we do sometimes, but we love our beast sometimes. You know,
It
it
was
is
a
what it
great
is.
story. It was a great story at the end of the day. There's
It
so
was.
many that you can talk about. You could talk about Mufasa and Sarabi, or even his son.
I
Nala,
say that
Nala and Simba. Even
Cinderella and Prince
Cinderella.
Charming. That was a good one too.
Right. So it there's so many that you could pick from because people see themselves in their eyes or representing their love. Tarzan, Jane, Pocahontas, John Smith. There's so many that you can name. These men that were put on camera and screen for us so we could see ourselves in them. When I grow up, I want to have that storybook type love. Maybe not fighting dragons and all that kind of stuff. But hey, look, I could fight metaphorical dragons, going through life, day to day life, and see different things, how they plan out. How can I profess my love to you today? Is one of the biggest things. How can you do it today? So I asked a little bit this question about the biggest gesture a man could do for a woman. Um, what do you think, Coco?
So I don't know. These times are different now, and as long as you showing me that you like really just making me feel special, just actually showing me you love me, something like that, like even a physical touch, um, just a kiss before you leave or when you come home or something like that. Like I just make me feel special, something like that. Yeah, she
Okay.
said, "I'll grow my hair long." I'm
So
dead.
one thing about the show, we always talk about past, present, and I literally left future out of the subject today because you don't know what the future may hold for you in love. Love is definitely something that changes all the time, literally every day, every second of the day, it completely changes. So you cannot put a time frame on love or a plan on love. You can't plan love even though people still do arranged marriages and stuff in some countries, you can't really plan it because you never know how it's gonna, pan out. But when it comes to things like gestures and showing your affection, how do you feel that that's gonna change? Do you think it's gonna get more extreme or less extreme?
I mean, I feel like it depends on the people. Like some people show no emotion sometimes. So, like I said, it can really just depend on the people. I definitely feel love is love, but some people don't show that all the time. So you just have to show it yourself, and maybe it'll rub off on somebody else. Yeah.
Okay. What do you
Um,
feel a little bit? You think it's going in the future it's going to become a bigger thing, like showing your love, fireworks and private yachts and all that kind of stuff, or it doesn't matter? You don't know. Oh, a little bit gonna fall in love. Somebody gonna sweep a little bit off her feet, y'all. She letting y'all know right now. She's shy. She don't like certain kisses. Y'all gonna get it. Y'all gonna get it together. Making your mental notes. All right, Coco. Do you have a favorite celebrity couple?
not really a favorite celebrity couple, but I do like Steve Harvey and his wife. What's her name, Majorie? Like just the way he talk about her, and how they work as a team, things like that. Like I really like them.
Yeah, they're
Yeah, I
good.
like.
I like his show, and he definitely talks about her a lot on his show. So that is definitely a way to let you know that, hey, I love you. I'm always talking about you. Nobody else in the world matters but me and you. Even our kids don't matter. That's Steve Harvey. He
He
said
ain't say all
nobody,
that.
it don't matter who it is. Nobody
He say
matters
all
but me and you. So I that's definitely fun. That's definitely fun when you hear this. I don't care about nobody but me and you. All right. So, question for you. So, um, if you could switch places with anybody, would you switch? Yes or no?
I don't think so. No.
That's good. I like to hear that. I've been getting all the, hey, I trade places with Jeff Bezos, and I be this person, and a lot of people want to jump into other people's situation. So
Nah, I'll pass.
you good on that one?
Yeah, absolutely.
All right. So, right now, everybody, make sure you hit a little bit with a fave. I appreciate you coming a little bit. We had you up here just to keep the smile going and keeping everybody in here. That oh, little bit. She gonna keep us in the live, baby. You know. So
I'm
I
so
appreciate you coming a
hungry
little
over
bit.
here. I'm like, damn, am I done?
We
Can I leave? I want to eat
oh
so
yeah, you're
bad.
free. You're free. We not holding you hostage in here. I know. Hey, look, it's like it's tag arm candy right now. Who don't wanna have two beautiful women in their box? When they come in, they're like, dang, who mirror got up in here, boy? I'm gonna make sure I'm gonna have to keep you in here one day. We're gonna have you fed. We're gonna have everything going on, and we just gonna have you there smiling the whole live. Just sit there and smile the whole live.
All right, well, I'm about to go eat. Thank you so much, Spear. I appreciate y'all. Keep up the
Definitely hit
vibes.
her
I'll
with
see you
a
later.
fade.
Definitely did.
Enjoy your food for sure, for sure. Everybody, what's up? I'm 6'5" Mirror. Welcome to How Times Change. I got Coco in the box. Coco, move to the right a little bit. You hiding a little bit. You
I
hide.
am. I'm not.
Okay, so did you do some research on Joker and Harley Quinn? Because I know you say you didn't know too much about them. You do a little research on them.
Um, the little bit that I did read, it was pretty much showing a domestic relationship. So I definitely didn't agree with that. I don't feel like nobody should be showing that to be okay in any kind of relationship or anything of that nature. So I'm good with that.
Feel that. So the only reason why I picked them was because everybody always says, "Oh, you see so many women like, oh, I'm Harley Quinn, I'm Harley Quinn," But in today, people when you look up the two couples, they look at Harley Quinn and Joker as Blueface and Krishan these days. So I was trying to do like a storybook or a animated turn real kind of thing with that, and a lot of people, they had something to say about that. How do you see that that situation? You keep up with them at all?
Um, I mean, I see them here and there. They're all over everywhere, but I don't agree with that either. Like, I don't feel like the person you love should physically harm you. Like, I don't care who it is, like limelight or not. I don't care. And then especially bringing families into it. No, mm-mm. I couldn't do it.
Yeah, it definitely starts with the support around. But I mean, look at today's society, guys. Toxic is in. Like individually, we say it's bad, but that's the stuff we like looking at. Anything time we see a toxic relationship, those are who getting the views. Not the great relationships. The ones that are going downhill in the handbasket are the ones that everybody wants to pay attention to and see. So we just got to change it one person at a time, right? Well, I didn't ask you. Did you have a Valentine, Coco?
No, I'm 30. Oh, I'm talking about I'm 30. I'm about to be 30
Oh,
this year,
look,
and I
she's
have
trying to.
never had
Woo,
one.
we about to get the story.
No, I don't got a story, but I'm just saying I'm about to be 30, and I never had one. So, uh. But I
So
mean, my
you
friends do stuff for me, or like my mom. Like, I'm not gonna lie. Like when my dad was alive, he would always, like bring things to the school, or like bring things to my job, like for Valentine's Day stuff like that. So, I I, I guess he was always my Valentine. So yeah.
okay? All the dudes in the back, make sure you guys fave Coco. She never had a Valentine before. Go to her live. For those who don't know, today is the day after Valentine's Day, and you could get a lot of gifts still for the low. You know what I'm saying? You could go to your local spots and buy things half off. They have a term for today, but I'm not gonna say it in respects to the ladies out here. You know. So get you a
Definitely need to.
Valentine. Shout out to the Valentines and the people who celebrate it. I'm not too big on it, but hey. Um, so when you think of um oh wait, let me scroll down. I didn't even scroll down to your name. Chivalry, because it's next to your name. What do you think about chivalry?
Chivalry is dead to me. Uh, yeah, I feel like it's dead. You don't got too many people just, honoring stuff. It's just not the same. It's not the same. Not at all.
You feel like it's not the same because you haven't experienced it in a certain way, or you just this is what you see?
To me, I don't think I really experienced it for myself. But even seeing like my sisters, and I mean it's still around, but it's certain people that still have it, because it's like my stepdad, he does everything for my mom, from opening her door to taking her on dinner dates and things like that. So it's definitely still out here, but you just gotta find that right person. Like, yeah, I haven't
As,
experienced it.
yeah, as we get farther and farther away from our our parents and our grandparents, we it kind of fades away. It's like that old thing, if you're being chivalrous, it's like, oh, you're old, you're being old. This is the new times. We don't have to do that. Women could be chivalrous too, but it's actually a term, you know, dedicated for men. Even though women might do those different things, women can't be chivalrous. At the end of the day, it's knight in shining armor thing. It's something that a man. It's a term reserved for men to do for women.
Tam, are you
So
asking where I am?
where are you?
No, I was asking.
So since it's Valentine's Day, we always throw out a random fun fact about certain things. Valentine's Day, 145 million Valentine's Day cards are given out each year. I didn't get one because then it would have been 145 million less over here. They didn't give me one. I didn't get a Valentine's Day card. You know, I'm sad now. I could have
Okay,
been a part of that number. You know,
my mother gave me one yesterday.
yeah, that's nice.
Mhm.
You like it? Well,
It was cute.
it was good. Hey, don't worry. One of these days, somebody that definitely loves you will give you one, and you can say that you had a Valentine's Day. We're not talking about the school, you know, the ones you get by default by your teacher or a boy that might like you in school, you know. Hey, it's one day because she said she never had a Valentine before, you know.
One day.
One day. All right. So, how do you feel social media plays a part in Valentine's Day?
People want to keep up with everybody, so people gonna show they flowers and candy and roses and all that stuff. So of course you're gonna have fake stuff going on. Like people want to just do it for one day, but I feel like it shouldn't be just done on one day. You know what I'm saying? So you know, people just want to show off Valentine's
I've
Day.
seen definitely I got on Instagram and I seen all these like pictures. People were taking like Valentine's Day pictures and doing Valentine's Day skits. Um, it's cool. I guess, be creative on Valentine's Day. It's not everybody's jam, but it's definitely a day to create some kind of, atmosphere in the air for sure. Um, I don't know, maybe I'm gonna do something for Valentine's Day next year.
She said she
I'm
was
a
still a heart shaped pizza.
A heart shaped pizza. I like pizza. I would definitely eat a heart shaped pizza because it's like, oh, to showing a man that you love him is feeding him. You know, so you feed me. I see the little heart. I'm like, oh, she cares about my stomach. You know what I'm saying? She cares about me eating every day.
That's
That
cute, but I
the
didn't see
meals
that one
matter.
yesterday. I didn't see that one. That's
Yeah,
cute.
the meals matter for sure.
Ah, Straight about the
Is
weather.
there anything that you wanted to speak about specifically on the subject of Valentine's Day or love?
No.
No, he's just over it, huh?
No, I mean I'm not over it, but I mean maybe y'all feel different. Like when I really get like a Valentine or some love, maybe I'll feel different. But it's just another day to me.
I need to find somebody head over heels in love on this app, so they could get in here and just be like, I'm in love. I'm blind to everything going on. I all I can, I get up every breath is about this person. I'm gonna look. I'm gonna look. We gonna run this back. I'm gonna find somebody. I'm gonna find somebody that is deep in love, and we're gonna bring them back and see what they have to say. Because Coco, I always like your conversations because when we have certain topics, you're always on the other side of the topic. You're gonna be the pushback. Coco's always the pushback in the combo. Should men take women out on dates? She's gonna say yeah, but then it's gonna be like if he ain't got no money, don't try to do it. She's gonna point out the obvious stuff. I'm like, look, Coco, I just want to know, can I take you out on a date? Not do I gotta have money to take you out on a date? I just want to know, can I go? Can we do this? So
I mean,
definitely,
you should those days, those nice cheap dates though. I mean, I don't have a problem with a nice cheap date. I really don't. But if you feel like you're gonna invite me on a date and I'm paying, no, that's not happening. Like, yeah, that's fun. That's all fun stuff to do. But no,
women take men out all the time. There's nothing wrong with that.
that's fine. If I ask you on a date, I'm absolutely gonna pay for that date. But 9 times out of 10, even if I invite you on a date, most most men don't make you pay for a date. I'm just saying.
Okay. So it's a new age, Coco. There's some women that don't never ever let their men pay for nothing. You know,
That's them. Understand. Understand.
All right, what do you look? Hey, I had a scratched out. Look, I had a scratched out question because I didn't know how anybody was gonna say it because there don't be too many guys in here. But it was, do women buy men flowers? I kind of scratched it out because I'm like, man, women don't be buying guys flowers. You know, I'm not gonna ask that. But Coco, you would you?
I
How you
absolutely
feel about? Would you
did.
buy a man for flowers?
I did one day. I did. I mean, and it wasn't for like Valentine's or nothing. It was his birthday, and like I'm not gonna say like I made it girly, but I put money in the roses, and that's how I did it for his birthday. So I absolutely would buy a man flowers. Like they want to know that they're loved too. So I would absolutely buy my man flowers. Yeah.
Oh yeah, you definitely see if you guys are on social media, the money flowers are definitely a popular thing this year. I keep seeing the guy he makes them with $1 bills, and then you look at the comments, and the girls are like, "Why didn't he make them with $100 bills?" Like, dang, can the man be creative? Can he be creative? You know, what's wrong with the man being creative?
I
So,
mean,
all right,
how many $1 bills was it?
it was a lot. It's a whole bouquet of flowers made with $1 bills. So even though it's $1 bills, they still add up. But you want them made with hundreds, you know? Hey, the change add up. I bet you got some change in your car right now, and the little, that stuff add up.
It's tough out here. Yeah, that's true. I wouldn't mind though. Like even if it was $1 bills, like at least you thought about getting me something. You know what I'm saying? So
I'm gonna take the flowers because plants and flowers enhance the oxygen in the house, and it just makes it look more homey, you know. So I'm gonna take the flowers. I never had a woman buy me flowers that I could think of. I mean, I might have bought flowers for my just to make my house look a certain way, but I never had the opportunity of getting them bought for me. Most of the time, you guys feed us. That's what you guys do for us. You know. So
all
anybody out there want to buy me flowers, you'll be my first.
right. All right, man.
Don't buy me no roses either. Come on, make me feel special.
Well,
Don't
they
don't
just
give
bought you a lot of flowers on here, so do that count?
that counts. Look, I got a flower in my name. I got a flower right here. I like when you guys drop me roses, but if you buy me roses, just don't make them red. Make me feel special.
Okay, okay.
My, yeah, we're gonna 2023 to buy me your flowers. I'm gonna put it on my Amazon wish list.
Yeah, listen, Texas shit. That's my favorite color, so.
Yellow,
Mm-hmm.
I feel that. All right. Oh man, Coco.
What?
So look, if you travel back in time, all the way back, we talking about all the way back, right? There was a couple, Mark Anthony and Cleopatra. Cleopatra being the most beautiful woman in the world, they said, right? Her and Mark Anthony made their last stand. Now, if you guys are familiar with history, which some of you are, some of you aren't, Cleopatra was originally Caesar's girl first, right? Caesar died, and then Mark Anthony, which was his right hand man, um, went his girl. Do you feel like Do you feel like two men can show one woman the same equal amount of love?
I mean, of course somebody gonna love you more. Like it's always gonna be somebody that show you way more love than another person. So I don't believe two people can love you the same. Like no, no,
No. Now we
no.
know because of history books and all that, the fate of Cleopatra and Mark Anthony, they actually, um, died together. Mark Anthony fell on a sword, and Cleopatra said that, like, I think she did a poison snake or drank some poison. So it's kind of like she loved Mark Anthony more than she loved Caesar. You know, Romeo and Juliet. That is, that, but that story is painted through time over and over and over again. I don't know. I want if I get my love, I want it to be for one person.
Right. It's definitely not gonna be shown the same. So yeah. Either way, I only want to love one person too. So
Okay. You saving yourself, Coco? Saving yourself for one love?
of course, I always do.
You always do.
Mhm.
Okay, you guys, make sure you hit Coco with a fave. Fave her. Go check out her live. She likes to have the date box up, and all that good stuff. Jump in there. She has dope questions all the time. You're gonna love the energy, man. She look, you see how she is now. She don't normally hide though. She mostly be over here dancing and stuff. So you definitely could go check that out. Did
I
I?
have
No, I did. You remember your first kiss?
my first kiss. I was I was I was 18.
Oh, late bloomer. Let's
Yeah, I
go.
was 18 and my prom. Actually, no, I was 17. Sorry, going on 18.
Okay, I
So yeah,
thought
it
we
was
had a little storybook right here. Your first kiss was on your prom night,
my prom night. It was, but I
Okay.
ain't talked to him. I ain't talked to him at the prom. So yeah, it,
You
it
kissed,
wasn't it
kissed the
wasn't
ring.
worth it. Yeah, it wasn't worth it. I would have saved that kiss for somebody that I was gonna continue to talk to. Somebody kiss and run.
It's the kiss and ring. I can remember mine. I think I had mine kind of similar to how Little Bits was. I kissed a girl in my neighborhood when I was younger. It was real cliche like because it was on the 4th of July and she was telling me that like, my parents said, when you kiss you see fireworks, so let's kiss during the fireworks. So, yeah, I had that happen. I've also done the kiss me in the rain kind of thing, you know. Do kisses feel different when it was pouring down rain on you? Do a slow down? Is it like that like TV, all the music playing in the background, the camera spinning around you? Nah, we wasn't doing on Marion. I wasn't dancing and sliding, knees scraped up and all that in the rain. But it was cool. It was cool, for what it was at that moment. I was young, so if you guys haven't tried it, go on and get you a kiss in the rain. You know, don't get sick though. Make sure you got some soup on deck for sure.
I love it. I love
Yeah.
it.
Hey, look, fun fact: I kiss somebody in the rain. You know, uh,
I
I don't
would
know.
too.
Like when I think of the first kiss, yeah, I always think of the rain kiss.
I'm not kissing nobody. I mean, I gotta love you to really kiss in the rain. What if I got tracks in my hair? I want to protect my hair. So can we just go under something and then we can, we'll stick in the rain, but mm-mm.
What woman who puts love on hold? Nobody
I'm
puts
not
love
putting it
on
on her.
hold.
I'm just saying, can we just move up
If
under,
I want to look, if
up
I want
under
to
the
kiss you in the
building?
rain, if I want to kiss you in the rain, I'm gonna kiss you in the rain. Right?
Okay, well at least we have an umbrella up. Like, dang.
Look, I don't know how many people are familiar with like comic books and stuff in here, but there was a Daredevil. If you guys are familiar with Daredevil, he was blind, but when it rained, he can see. So, can we have the I'm blind? It's raining down. I could see you. It's that blue light. That little. I don't know what it was exactly. But he kissed her, and that was their thing. Everybody got that thing. And we talking about kissing in the rain. What's wrong with it?
But all right, let me add some braids. I'll kiss in the rain.
All right, well, you can put your bonnet on.
Okay,
Yeah,
you look foggy. Why
or
you
or your head scarf.
okay?
The
Okay.
rain got to hit you. That's what make it count. The rain has to hit you. You guys kissing in the rain? Uh,
They
What's
said
wrong with it?
yeah.
Yeah,
Hmm.
see everybody with it. You want to talk about your hair?
Yeah, I'm gonna talk about my
If you
hair.
in love, you gonna do it.
I gotta get there first.
All right. So look, if if a guy told you that he wants to do something nice for you, but it's a surprise, how would you take that?
I mean, I would be fine with it. But what could I really do? Like, I mean, I'm gonna give a situation like my dad's passing was well, his birthday was the 3rd of February, and somebody wanted my address to, like do something nice for me. Like it was cool, but I don't really. I'm not gonna say I don't like surprises, but you know, I think it's sweet to do. That's all I'm gonna say.
Okay,
It's sweet to do.
sweet. Can I
Hmm.
cover your eyes with the cover your eyes up? Thank you. Do one of those like scavenger hunt kind of situations. Like let's go on
Absolutely,
a scavenger
absolutely.
hunt date.
I, I would love that. I would love that. Yeah. Hmm.
Yeah. Wake up and you got like an envelope on the bed with a clue. Y'all ain't never done that before?
Nope.
No, see, look, man, y'all missing out in life.
Nope.
You don't want to
Ain't
kiss
done
in the
that.
rain. You don't want to go on scavenger hunts, man. What do
I
you guys
didn't
be
say I
doing these
didn't want to
days?
kiss in the rain. I just say I want my head. I don't want my head to be wet. You know what I'm saying? That's it.
Man, y'all need to get a scavenger hunt date in your life.
Hey, Suka.
Yeah, scavenger hunt date. What's up, everybody? I'm 6'5" Mirror. This is how times change, where we go over past, present, and future, different social norms. The topic today was love, iconic couples, where they were storybook couples, or if they were, somebody that or see on TV. We talked about people like Joker and Harley Quinn. We talked about Blueface and Krishan. We talked about Bobby and Whitney. We talked about Homer and Marge, Simba, different people that you've seen on TV that their love definitely represents things that we got going on in today's society. Um, we've all been in love before in some kind of way. So keep loving you guys for sure. Everybody's gonna find their somebody. A lot of you women want to find the Prince Charming, that knight in shining armor. You'll find that one day. He'll definitely come out of the blue sky, or you might be at the nearby Starbucks, so you don't have to fall and hurt yourself. But you will have something going on, and definitely get you one of them kisses in the rain. You know, if you need to cover yourself up, you can do that, right? So look,
Right.
everybody, before we get up out of here, make sure you guys hit Coco with a fave. Go check her out. Good friend of mine. You might even see me there, here and there, answering some of her questions. She has a lot of good topics, so I go over there to get them. So before you go, Miss Coco, is there anything you want to say to everybody?
I love being here. I'm gonna hit everybody with the fave, and thank you for having me. That's it.
Oh, it's
Can I
the
go?
so I dropped this. Look at y'all, man. Y'all make me feel so good. Oh, how I dropped that? I dropped an egg. Eggs is expensive these days. Is that one of them $10 batches of eggs? Oh man, I'm gonna name him. What should I name him, y'all? Who gonna name him Flamey? What's up, Flamey? Flamey the Dragon. All right, y'all. This has been great. Next, make sure you guys tap in next week on Wednesday, 1 p.m. Eastern Time to check out. We're going to do a tribute to Black History Month going over the civil rights movement. So if you guys want to check that show out, or if you want to be involved, make sure you guys hit me on IG. Shout out to the Point Four. We definitely will take more people in. We got guests, but we can also add some more guests to the show because civil rights is definitely a thing that affected us in the past and it affected us in the future also. So I like to definitely get different opinions and different approaches on how you guys see um, the civil rights movement. Make sure you guys hit all the gifters with a fave. I appreciate everybody coming. Love, peace, and soul. And we up out of here.